Hello quilters, I'm Diane Schultz from Homegrown Home Sewn in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm going to show you how the applique process that I used on our quilt Bright Spot that was featured in the Better Homes and Gardens Quilt Sampler magazine that's out now. So, first thing I did was I have a piece of fusible. I used a SF101, and there's a fusible side which is kind of shiny and rough, and then there's your other side that almost is like a soft linen, okay? I took the template that I cut out of the magazine, I laid it on here, and as you can see, I made a circle around it on this because it's much easier to see. Step 2, I took my right side of my fabric, laid it down, I laid the fusible against the right side. So your fusible side, so this is up so you can see this when you're sewing, okay? You're going to pin it into place, a couple of places, just so that you've got it holding and it doesn't slide or move on you, because sometimes they do. Okay, so you're set up for step 3. Step 3 is, I'm going to show you on this one, because I've done this already for the sake of time. I had the outside circle is here, which has been cut off. I made an inside circle and I sewed on this line, which on your template is this line, okay? So it's a 1/4 inch. So I sewed it all the way around using a nice tight stitch. Then I took, step 4, I took a little pointy scissors and I clipped about every 1/2 inch going around here. You clip the curves, and that is so that when you turn it, these go into a smaller situation and it lays nice and flat. Next step, I think we're on step 5. You're going to take this. Now this has been done already, but let's pretend it hasn't. So you will pull these apart. You will make a little clip in here with your scissors. Let's say this is together. Little clip, and then you'll spread this apart and with your scissors go in and open this up like this so that you have an opening that you can turn it with. Step 6, you're going to take and you're going to turn it. So now you've got the right side of your fabric on top, you've got the fusible side of the SF101 on the back. So you just kind of poke it out with your fingers, get it in line. Then you're going to take a tool. You can use the edge of a spoon, anything that's rounded, and you just, I have this, I've had it for 40 years, and you just use it and it just kind of pushes that out nice and makes a nice clean circle. Now you have the circle you're going to applique onto your piece of fabric. So I'm going to move this. Next thing is you're going to prep this fabric piece. So this is your square. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go point to point. You're just going to finger press this down. It's more important on the outer edge from like here on out. You're going to take it the opposite way and you're going to finger press that down. It's just to give an impression so you have something to line up so you get your circle in the middle of the square. I don't know if you can see that, but you have some nice, not real definite lines, but kind of definite. Now you're going to take your circle and you're going to fold it in half. And you're just going to finger press it there, finger press it there. You see the 2 lines I've got. Now you're going to go the opposite direction, match those 2 up from here, and finger press, finger press. Now what you've done is you've created your 4 points, which you're going to lay on your square and line up. So you can see where this one's matched, this one's matched, this one's matched, and this one's matched. Looks pretty good. So it's in the center. Now the reason I use fusible is now I can take my iron and I can press this into place. And the fusible will actually hold on there. It gives you a nice hold so that you can stick 1 or 2 pins in and then you can go forward with your applique project. This isn't going to move on you then. And it makes a nice finish to it. Makes it a nice edge. It's clean, and you can steam it. This part takes about 30 seconds for you to get it on there. And it's not held down like duct tape, but it is held down for you, and you can see this edges up a little bit, but it's down for the most part. I'll give it one more and hold it there. Okay, so now I'm going to pick this up, and you can see where it's fused down nice. Okay? The other thing I want to mention is I took my squares and I stay stitched around about 1/8 of an inch in, between 1/8 and 1/4, and that keeps from, since you're going to be handling this more, it keeps it from fraying as much. So at this point, you're ready to applique it down permanently. I did it by hand from the back, and you can see where it is. I just did little stitches, catching that little edge right there. And I sat at night and did this. Some people will choose to just do a edge around here with a stitch. Some people will zigzag. You can do it on machine. So at this point, it's your choice in how you want to applique it down. But this is what you're looking at, your finished product. I hope you ladies enjoyed, I hope you quilters enjoyed doing this. I enjoy it, so have fun with it. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.